What's good with it? Yo, 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 Third Coast.
What up, y'all? We back at it again.
Yo.
Bringing in hot fire.
Hot fire. Flaming swords.
Wow.
Oh, man. Anyway, Demon Slayer, dog. I'm talking about Demon Slayer, dog.
Hey, let's get to it, man. I've been waiting for this for a while now.
Yeah, man.
With the new season out, was it season 5, I believe it is?
Does this make season 5?
Well, the first season, you have the introductory, then you get into Mugen Train.
Right, they get Entertainment District.
Entertainment District, Swordsmith Village, and then
Training.
Yeah, so season 5.
Okay, season 5.
Yeah, man, season 5, we here.
We're all here.
We're all here. Ray
Oh, yeah, we all here. Ray.
Yeah,
hey, everybody give it up for Ray.
This kind of digs into my homework assignment, you know.
Yeah,
and I must say that I am top of the class.
Definitely.
I'm top of the class, you know what I'm saying? I am current in the series. So, yeah, go ahead, guys. Let's kick it off.
You kick it off, man.
Let us know how you feel about it, man. Because I want to know from your perspective as you went through the seasons, because I'm an OG fan. I've been watching it from the beginning. And I'm curious to see how you felt about it. Like, what's your favorite season so far? Because we all experienced it in a different way. We had a year layoff, a 2-year layoff in between. Yeah, so the build-up for certain things were higher than other points in the chapter. So I'm curious to see how you felt about it all.
All right, so what's the first arc called?
Just the introductory. I can't remember the actual name.
So that was great. Introduced Tanjiro, really great character in my opinion. I just like him as a protagonist. Like,
he is a great character.
There's always a deficiency, but he's never afraid to step in when needed, and protect somebody that he loves or somebody who's weaker, who needs protection. He's a hard worker. He has a pure heart. Like, he's just the perfect protagonist. And then even like at the end of the the Swordsmith's Village arc, they gave him internal struggle when he had to decide between saving the Swordsmiths or shielding Nezuko from the sun. So it's good. It gave him some, I guess, like a chink in his armor, so to speak. So then we get into out of those arcs before this last one, my favorite is probably the Entertainment District.
Hey.
Just because of the life or death situation that brought and how Tanjiro overcame it. Because the progression of the show has been Tanjiro faces an upper. He's not quite strong enough. Something happens drastically and then he gets saved or whatever. So like the first time with the Mugen Train, Rengoku dies. Second encounter, I forget his name.
Tengen Uzi?
Yeah, Tengen.
Uzi.
Yeah, Uzi, yeah. Uzan, or whatever his name is.
Oh no, I said he loses his eye.
Yeah, he loses his eye and an arm.
And an arm, yeah.
Well, like a hand, I'd say. He still has an arm.
Yeah.
And then the third encounter, which was, I'm trying to remember, what arc was that?
Swordsmith.
Really? That was the third?
The third arc was Entertainment, sorry. Fourth season was Swordsmith.
Okay. So yeah, the next time, they kill the demon, nobody dies. Just, minor injuries. So I see how the show's progressing. We're making it, him becoming stronger and better. I forgot what my original point was, honestly. But I like the progression, and I like how they gave a chink in his armor, just because it's been getting easier for him. So they gave him, an internal battle. Now this last arc. Let's
get into it.
Mm-hmm. Am I just gonna keep going?
Yeah, how you feel about it?
Okay. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Same.
It's a great arc. Honestly, it's probably number 2 for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You're wild.
That's fine. But here's my thought on it. It was great plot moving. Like, and I enjoyed seeing Tanjiro, like, for a whole season, a whole arc, continue to work on his craft and see the holes in his game. And so, like, seeing him overcome those things and unlock new abilities, connect the dots on abilities that he had laden, I enjoyed all that. The last episode was exactly what I expected from an arc like this, where it's mainly about training and plot moving. It was more plot moving, and it started us off on the path of what the next season was going to look like as far as this war. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being absolute garbage, 10 being absolutely perfect, I give that last episode an 8.
I give it an 8.5.
That's fair. I gave it a 9. I gave it a 9. In terms of storytelling, plot, like you mentioned, I think it's been great. I give that a 10. Animation, art style, I give that another 10. The fighting combat scenes, though it was limited, it was nice.
Extremely.
It was nice to finally see Guillaume show his ability, because I've always been like, who's this big old blonde dude walking around with this chain and spiked ball? Like,
and
is he really like that? Like, is he like that? Because I've always found the Hashira interesting, how they all have their own different form of breathing. Like, are there advantages to one to another? Does that come from a family line of demon slayers that they specialize in? So I was always interested to understand, like, stone, what could that possibly mean? Like, standing on the water, being strong, okay, great, but like a human strength cannot possibly outgrow that of a demon. So, like, what makes him special? But when he was throwing that thing around,
Pause.
Big pause.
When he was throwing that chain around and knocked Muzan's head off, I was like, yo. I didn't think about it. Like, all that force and momentum completely took it off. I was like, come on, man. So, major pauses for everything that was stated in the last 2 minutes. Apologize. But yeah, man, I give that. I give the fight a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
with everything set up, and then even the transition.
What fight?
Wild.
Muzan, what are you talking about?
That wouldn't count as a fight, bro.
So what was it? Him?
That was a elaborate trap that didn't work.
It's an ambush.
That was not a fight.
Okay, I call that a fight.
And then he got swung on when he couldn't do nothing. That was not a fight. And then it was one swing, like that was it.
And he was trying to kill Ubiyashi. That's another thing I find weird. Did y'all notice? Did y'all catch when Ubiyashi was like, "We are the same blood"?
Yeah, they said he come from the same lineage.
Yeah,
that's why his line is cursed.
Yeah, I always figured like that. Was a connection.
Say there was a connection.
Mm-hmm. Now the interesting part is finding out what Tanjiro's connection is to Muzan and Nezuko and all that, and the Hanakamere. What's it called? The dance, the Hana. Yeah, that. How you feel about it, Dane?
Man, yeah, it's fire, bro. I'm kind of with Ray with as far as the last season. The last episode definitely exactly what I expected. I mean, and that was definitely considered trap. Definitely was indeed a treat to see Hiyomi go off, especially considering that his specific training episode, it titled him the strongest Hashira. So yeah, that's a lot. so yeah, I wanted to see what that was about.
Older too,
and then you have to remember too, his first demon kill was with his bare hands.
Bare hands.
Wait, is he older though?
Yeah, he is. He's 4 years older than Ubiyashi. He was 19.
He
was like 19 and 15, I think, when they first met.
Oh, I did not catch. He
was 14.
That's crazy.
He was 14 when he first met him.
Wow, that's wild.
That's why he asked Yomi to
yeah, man. But
playing with him to set up the whole trap and everything.
But I definitely wanted to go on as far as top episodes because I actually appreciated Ray really reliving his journey to like reinvigorate those memories. And I actually have to say that, first of all, top season for me, I do have to see is season 1. And I know episode 1 is called Cruelty, but I'm just going to start calling season 1 Cruelty. Everybody's getting their ass beat.
Oh, bro.
Barely surviving, getting tossed and thrown around.
About low levels.
Yeah, but that was like seeing all of that for the first time and remember how I felt when I saw like that kind of action just like was lost. And that was like, you know, because I remember in other episodes when I was like, oh, you know, if you watching animes and it's dubbed, you know, you're not getting the real emotions. Like Demon Slayer was like the anime to teach me that principle, bro.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
So you tried it in dubbed first?
I did.
Didn't do it for you?
And I literally restarted. It was still during the same episode 1, but I restarted episode 1. I was like, oh, okay.
The tone. It's really the tone, man. Like
exactly.
It's the tone for me.
Yeah, man.
Because even back when I first started, I've been watching anime my whole life, but like when I really dug into it back when One Piece first started and was on WB Kids, I could not stand it. I could not stand it whenever it came on.
Same.
Because of the voice acting. I thought it was, even though I was a child, it felt too childlike.
Not to mention it was ugly.
It was horrible. And then all of a sudden, I started getting on these. We got internet, you know. I started jumping on these websites and started watching all the Dragon Ball Z, and I couldn't find it in English. I could only find it in Japanese, whatever is it Japanese, dub, sub. Sorry, yeah. And that's when I started, you know, realizing, oh, this is way better. Like this is 100 times better. Yeah. So ever since then, I've always watched things sub, but I do check out the dub because sometimes you do have great voice actors, you know.
Yeah, but and then I don't know. It's weird. Like this is wild to even think. But one thing that keeps going through my mind in Demon Slayer is like, oh, this is so believable. This is so realistic. Like it's definitely not, but it is.
It is.
Like, so every time that they explain it's like, that makes total sense, bro. He breathing, pumping more oxygen, he more efficient. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
What's the other one? Total repetitive motion, concentration.
Bro.
I liked. Did y'all like how Tundra used thunder breathing?
Yes, sir.
That was dope.
Wait, when did he use thunder breathing?
You don't remember,
man?
Bro, when he was trying to catch up.
When you're trying to catch up to that little small demon that was running away from him in the forest.
Oh yes, in the Swordsmith village.
His foot was broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm about to say he was messed up pretty bad too. Mm-hmm. That's what made it even more impressive.
Yeah, y'all want to know a little tidbit? Well, I actually read up on. So evidently,
sun breathing is the source.
Sun breathing is the top breathing form.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Guess what the second top breathing form is?
Water breathing.
No.
Thunder.
Thunder is the second?
Yes, because thunder is a offshoot of sound.
So when you're saying top, like why? Like what makes it top? Because to me that doesn't make sense.
In terms of ability.
So this was like a power ranking conversation.
Yes. Evidently they talk about it. It's within the manga. Goes into a description of it. So somebody posted it and I pulled that up and read up on it. I was like, oh, interesting. Evidently they're going to jump into it in the anime. It just hasn't been introduced. But there is the original, the Demon Slayer, sun breathing, all other breathing forms stem from that. So there's like different offshoots of different things and there's different levels. Because I've always was interested, like who thought of snake breathing? Why would you think of snake breathing? Wouldn't that fall under beast breathing because it's an animal? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it's I'm curious to see how that goes into it.
Yeah. And speaking of, it's interesting to think that like because at the final fight, Zenitsu did get pulled in, right?
Yep, everybody got pulled in.
Okay. So yeah, that's interesting because we had that scene, so it's like, oh,
yeah, Zenitsu was about to, like, he got some news about something,
right? And
that made him turn up. I think personally, he's gonna end up fighting one of the upper moons. I'm talking about 3, 2, or 2.
But I know, you know what else? I know he's gonna do one more form. I feel it.
Yeah, bro,
I feel it.
It's so good. Like
he gonna finally learn another form, bro.
What's even doper, what Ray kind of brought up when he first started watching it was, you know how most shonen animes has the trio with Sasuke,
Naruto, and what's up, Sakura, yeah,
right. Team 7, with Hunter x Hunter. You know, you have Gon, Killua, and the other guy with the red eyes. Like, this particular trio, Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Tanjiro, I feel like are great combinations of other characters that we've seen elsewhere. Oh, like Zenitsu is a great combination of Usopp and Sanji, right? And I think
a great annoying combination.
Great job of pulling, you know, other people who are interested in anime, bring them in. But it's great though. It works.
Yeah,
he pissed me off.
It works.
He pissed me off.
And then Nasuke is like,
it's like a Luffy Zoro combination.
Yeah, like a Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie
Luffy.
He definitely got some Frankie, bro.
Frankie Zoro type deal.
He got some Luffy in him too.
He does,
for sure.
But yeah, man, I've thoroughly enjoyed this season. Can't wait for the announcement. Well, they've already announced it. Infinity Castle is going to be split into 3 different movies.
Oh, I thought Infinity Castle was movie 1.
No,
so it doesn't go beyond the Infinity
Castle. So
Castle.
Infinity Castle is the arc.
Gotcha.
And within that, there's going to be 3 different. You know how they did the movie for Mugen Train?
Right.
They're going to do this kind of the same thing. There's going to be 3 different ones. So
when does the first movie drop?
Not sure.
That's crazy.
That hasn't been. See, welcome to the fandom.
Welcome. That's why I said I was just sad, bro. After finishing the last episode, because you was like, "Oh, I'm hyped." I was like, "Yeah,
but you don't know when it's gonna come back. If it comes, like, it's definitely gonna come back. I just hope they don't take a 2-year. I feel like
that's what I was just about to say. It's probably gonna be worst because it's a movie.
It's a movie, yeah, and they want to make sure they do it right. So it may be 2 years.
Yeah, bro. I say minimum. Like we are not seeing that 2025.
No time soon. And it's summertime already? Oh, yeah. That'd be a great fall.
You don't think holiday 2025?
2026?
No, sir.
Nah.
Ain't happening. I don't even think it would be like Christmas 2026.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Fall 2026.
Let's see a movie. Are they going to make the movie an hour and a half?
October.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be perfect timing.
No, they got to make that movie 2 hours, bro. Like,
we would appreciate that, please.
Would you not appreciate that?
I mean, I would. We're going to have to wait that long. Because
episodes are what, 25 minutes?
Hey.
So that's what, 6 episodes?
Real talk. I'm just going to say this here. One Piece, the last movie that they do for One Piece, just go ahead and hit us with the 3-hour ball. You know what I'm saying? We don't mind. We sat through Avengers. We're good. Just go ahead. Give us 3 hours.
As long as it's good, man. As long as we got a good storyline, I don't mind.
It's One Piece.
Just no more. What are those movies that with singing? What are they called?
A musical.
Yeah, no more musicals, bro.
Okay.
Red was good. I enjoyed it, but it was just a little too much singing for me. But I get it.
Yeah, man.
I haven't watched any of those.
None. I've watched a few.
Well, you can definitely watch them now.
That was my fear of watching them, bro.
Yeah,
I did not want to see something introduced out of the show. You know
they actually show Luffy in Gear 5 in Film Red.
Yeah.
Well, it's a quick flash, but they show it. And they introduce some other things. But yeah, definitely, if you're caught up on the anime, definitely go watch Film Red. Really
I tried to watch Gold. Couldn't get through it.
The dude with that control all the Terezzo, whatever.
Couldn't get through it.
Oh man,
I couldn't get past the opening sequence. Really,
You know what movie was actually not that bad that I actually saw in theaters was the My Hero Academia movie.
Really?
Yeah, I went and saw it in theaters.
I could see that.
They gave out a little handbook, like a manga. And then it's almost like a chapter 0 type thing that they did with Film Red. And it kind of tells you about what's going on in the movie beforehand, like the lead up. It was decent, but I don't know if I would go to the movies and watch it again. I would probably just watch it at home. But took my little niece at the time, so it was cool.
Understood.
So have y'all had a chance to catch up on House of the Dragons?
Yes.
House of the Dragon.
What'd I say?
You said House of the Dragons? Yes.
Oh, House of the Dragon. It was Aegon the Conqueror. Huh? The Conqueror?
See, before I saw the episode, I saw somebody tweet that this whole fiasco is just because the Targaryens are lazy with naming.
With names.
And I was like, huh? And then I watched it, I was like, wow. It's like, child, he was delirious. He was dying.
It's like she's talking to you about the Book of Ice and Fire. Not your son, you dimwit. And she just sitting there looking like,
that was no mistake.
Never happened. What do you want me to do now? It's too late. Like, no, you go put your big girl panties on.
That was too late.
Put your big girl panties on and go handle your business. Because your boy, Sir Christian Cole, that power is going to his head, dog.
He's crazy.
Bro, sending dude.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot and he's crazy.
He's not the smartest. And at first, I really liked him. I really liked his character.
I did too.
Now I can't stand him.
Yeah, it's a crazy flip, bro.
And what's crazy is when he was
good for that though.
Yeah, but when he was walking through the palace, and then instead of having the pin of the hand, he had the custom armor plate. That's why it took him so long to come to the meeting. And he's walking through the halls, and everybody's kind of giving that side eye, like, bro, you was just like scrubbed just yesterday. Like,
right?
How? Like, this is a caste system we're born into.
Right.
Like, it's not like you can just come join the King's Guard, and all of a sudden come to hand within a matter of a couple of months.
Oh, and old dude, the cripple that we had the confusion on.
Yes,
he's him being master of whispers.
Yes,
that makes a lot of sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
We
say, yeah, my father didn't have a need for master of whispers, but I do. I'm like, this dude here is psychotic. Like, something's wrong with him.
No, he said, "I see myself wanting for one." That's what he said. But yeah,
did y'all see the little drop of the dragon eggs that Daenerys got? Whenever Rhaenyra sent off her daughter to Essos,
so those were the 3.
Yep, those were the 3. That was Vhagar, not Vhagar, whatever those 3 in the House of Dragons.
It's just, and it's crazy too because literally just saw that episode.
Oh, that's right. You're going back watching it, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's slow because my fiance on it with me, but it's cool.
How are you enjoying it? Going back and taking a look.
Dog, I'm loving it, and it's like bringing, you know what I'm saying, weaving it together.
Weaving
it's like,
all together.
Ooh. And also, just seeing episode 1 and seeing Bran climbing around all over the place, and like, I'm like, I know you're lying. You're always looking at your feet. I was like, oh my god! I like the setup is diabolical.
But what's crazy is though, bro, like as a writer, like how do they keep track of, like how do you plan that far ahead, bro?
They must have some kind of,
how do you leave these nuggets, like
they have some kind of indexing quick, like they have their own like
system of
infrastructure on that, bro. It definitely,
because there's no way you could plan that in season 1 and by the time you get to the end, like, you know how much stuff that can happen. The show may get canceled. Somebody passes away,
but
a character gets super popular, and
remember
now you want to follow
too
them.
That is based off of a book. So they did. True. So they literally just have to like expound on. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like,
yeah, the foundation was already laid.
Yeah.
Well, up until that's why they went backwards.
I think that's a common thread, though, bro. Like
for most book adaptations.
Yeah. Well, when they're cared for and stuff. But yeah,
and done right.
But yeah, that was a beautiful, like, those little breadcrumbs that they dropped. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a nice rewatch.
Did you see the werewood tree?
Yes.
You saw that too?
Yep. That's crazy. So yeah, you in there.
Yeah, bro. I told you. I'm low key kind of embarrassed. I'm
about to say you scared me, bro. That's wild. That's very like if I hadn't just seen the episode,
you would have never.
I wouldn't even have thought about it.
I got another one for you.
What's that, bro?
The cat's paw dagger.
I didn't even think about that, but you're right.
Aegon was the one. Remember when he slammed it into the table? That was the cat's paw dagger.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
Insane, right?
So we're probably going to see Needle.
No, Needle was made.
You're right.
He made that for her. But you might be able to see the Stark sword. I'm thinking that's going to come up at one point in time. And then I'm wondering, are we ever going to get into like people warging? You know, where their eyes go like gray out,
right,
or like they're able to like take possession. I wonder if we're going to get into like the magical elements of the show. I mean, we kind of did with the dragons aspect of it.
I feel like it would be worse, or like at a higher density in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the war, those would have been targets. You know what I'm saying? Primary targets, so they're lower in number.
True.
And why it's so rare, I think that's more common now. But we'll see. But that's my prediction for sure.
Even the guys that's on the council, the black guy with the robe that comes from the Citadel, dude was like, well, what should we do? And the guy's like, well, we should do this. He's like, that's not a great decision. You don't even know nothing about war. Is that one of your links on your chain? Because in the Game of Thrones, we find out that each link that they carry, it's supposed to be denoted as like almost like a degree. The more links you have, the higher up esteem that you're supposed to have. So when you flip this link chain, you only saw like 2 or 3. When in the city, you see people with like heavy chains just falling off their bodies. So I was like, that's an interesting detail to keep a hold of. On top of their religion, if you take a look at it too, with the stripe, the pentagram people, even with that taken into consideration in Game of Thrones as well too, how that religion carried over into the New Age, and how it's. Yeah, man, it's wild. Like that George R. Martin, bro. He's gifted. I can be honest with you. I used to put on like how YouTube have like the theory pages and stuff. So like I'm forever watching that stuff about One Piece, My Hero, any show that I watch. I'm gonna find content on it that people talk about it, so I can get deeper into the show, kind of build a community. So whenever Game of Thrones was out, I used to go to YouTube channels that would basically like read off history excerpts about like different families and like what went on, how that happened, this particular battle, the Battle of Harrenhal, where you talked about the fire burned up everything. Like that's I hope they show
it's coming up. Yeah,
man, can't wait. But I used to just sit there and listen to it. So a lot of that stuff kind of just stuck with me over time.
I got you. Yeah, that's what's up.
Like the black coats and like the current war, that was actually a thing. Not made up. It was actually part of the actual storyline too. Caught up with My Hero, you guys?
Nope. I've just finished Demon Slayer, so
Shane.
That's next on the list to start now as my.
Because we recorded Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else came out just now.
So there hasn't been
Boys about tomorrow, right?
Yep, tomorrow.
Oh, Kaiju number 8? No, that's over.
That is over.
Yep, Kaiju number 8 is over. How'd you feel about the last episode?
Oh, it was dope.
That's right, that's what we didn't discuss.
We didn't discuss that at all. Yeah, that was dope.
That's what we didn't discuss.
Yeah, that was fire. I mean, because we knew he was going to he's going to live.
I knew for sure he was going to live. I just didn't know what the details around that were going to be.
Yeah, like if he was going to be on the run with help by himself.
You know what I'm saying? Does that particular
by the
group
kaiju
like revolt against like the other sectors? Like, is he going to have like a handler where he's going to be followed everywhere? Right. He's going to have to stay at the base and not return back home so they can perform different experiments and teach them. It's a whole lot of things you can go into.
I feel like now he's going to get a dang training arc
Hey, I mean, I think there has to be an explanation of where this kaiju came from. Why did all of a sudden it appear in the hospital? Why did he choose Kafka? Like, it's a lot of things that just doesn't make sense to me. But then again, it's a brand new show, and that first season was gas.
Yeah, man.
We talking about
off
93.
to a strong start. I mean, well, they were actually off to a weak start. Like episode 1, episode 2, I was like,
it was episode 1. I was like, and then episode 2, I was like, because I've always been interested in reading the manga. It's hard for I want to see it visually first, so I can understand what the intent is. Then I can go back and read it and project that into my mind's eye.
I got
you. As I'm reading through
personality, how they
personalities, how they talk,
fill in the gaps,
like the color scheme, like black and white on paper. It's cool, but it's nice to see like what is the author like mentioning now? Like what are they trying to portray here? And it was great. Kaiju number 9 made a reappearance at the end. So he's going to be a problem. Evidently, there's going to be more and more kaijus. It's going to be going up in numbers.
And I predict there's going to be more humanoid kaiju that are undercover.
Yeah, for sure.
They got some sleeper cells. I know it.
It got to be. And then also converting those daikaiju into weapons. So I see people getting weapon upgrades. Like his homeboy with the gray hair. Don't remember his name. He's going to eventually get an upgraded weapon.
Oh, for sure.
Like that whole class, I think they're all going to end up with them.
Yeah. So what are kaijus?
Like Godzilla.
My.
So these are not good things.
No, these are bad things.
These are huge.
These are creatures monsters that come from. It's an alternate. Well, in Kaiju number 8, they appear from alternate reality. Is that what it is?
I thought they were from space, but I don't know.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but they appear.
Yeah.
And they just cause horrible destruction. And there's these group of rangers per se that have these combat battle suits that amplify your powers. But not everybody's able to unlock this. It's very rare. Like the main character of the show can only unlock 1%. But the captain himself does like, was it 92, 94?
Somewhere up there.
Badass. One shot, dude was go.
Yeah.
But it's really good though. But they talk about like the different cores. Like,
is it a big battle suit like Gundam?
No. It's form fitting, but armor.
Think Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, think Attack on Titan. In terms of like size comparison.
Yeah, it's dope, bro. Because you think it's just a shoot 'em up at first, and then it just continues.
It takes
to expand.
a left.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little ride.
I think Kaiju number 9 is going to be a problem. He's going to be a long-term problem.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. And then there's going to be more, bro.
It's going to be because when was it 10 showed up?
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
yeah, that was.
And he brought other blue eyes with him.
Yeah, man.
I was like, oh, this is a problem. He got to go. Gots to go. But yeah, man, that's kind of where we've been at on the shows that's been coming up. You got anything that you've seen come across, Ray?
No, we need to get into y'all's homework. We talked about mine. Getting the Snowfall and
Rings of Power.
Yeah, man. So Snowfall right now, they just realized Soledad is a rat. She's a cop. She's the feds because she shot at Stomper.
Wait, you didn't get any further than Sunday?
Yeah,
you told us that Sunday.
No, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said they suspect her. I stopped mid-episode. That's why I didn't finish the episode out. I finished the episode.
So that's what you... Okay.
Yeah, I finished the episode out. Franklin, now they're asking Franklin for the recipe so they can give it to Gabby. And Franklin's like, nah, bro, I ain't having that. Like, I love y'all. I don't mind helping y'all. I'll cook as much as y'all need me to, but I'm not giving up that recipe, which is smart because he gives that up, he's out of business. And then his partners and stuff is talking about, hey, man, we're going to get some more people in here that help us cook. We can make more money. And I think right now Franklin's battling with the idea of expanding his territory, but also trying to keep his circle small without being seen and being too flashy. But he wants to get paper at the same time. So I think he's having an eternal battle of, do I just want to make my money, be good with the 100,000 I'm making, or do I want to be a big dog? Because even Avi comments on it, like when you first came around, you were okay with hundreds. Now little chicken got hair on his balls. Now he wants to go do his own thing. Teddy is crazy. Something's wrong with Teddy. He's psychotic. This boy is dealing arms with the Panamanian government and then sending guns to Colombia with no backing of the USA, no backing of the CIA. And he's just operating all this on his own. And he going to bring his brother.
Because his job is to get it done.
And then to bring your brother into this,
we need the money for this war, Teddy. Get it done.
Hey, man. That's his job. That is low down dirty. And then to think about it, like, this is all based on true incidents, or is this a story? What is Snowfall really?
It is loosely based on true incidents.
Yeah, if any of that is true, bro.
Everybody knows CIA brought crack cocaine into
that. But the fact that everybody knows and nothing's been done about it, like, there's no repercussions, there's no comeback, let's get this right. So
I mean,
I'm watching it kind of angers me.
For slavery yet.
I mean, everybody's got reparations but us.
Exactly.
Which is crazy to think about. We built this country, but I'm not going to jump into that right now because I get worked up every time I watch that show. And what's crazy is because Kev really don't like the Mexicans on the show. And I'm like, I ain't got no problem with Hispanics. I love my Mexican brothers. Maybe because I grew up in Houston, the third coast. We got a little bit of everything, but I have no issues with them. Not everybody got no issues with me. We keep it pushing. How you liking Rings of Power there, buddy?
There has not been a prime time opportunity.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I'm gonna use my time.
Shame.
I'm gonna use my time to bring up.
We
Squad
gotta get the
Busters.
shame. We gotta get the shame sound effect with the bell.
Man.
As you can see, Coast, these slackers. We got one guy that just finished half an episode and that didn't watch anything.
All right.
These guys are trash.
The next episode is going to be a Ring
I got
of
the
Power
whole damn
episode.
series.
But you got Demon Slayer, bro.
You
You
got
got
one series. You watching one series. I'm watching Demon Slayer. I'm watching Kingdom. I'm watching Snowfall.
Okay.
I'm watching One Piece.
Okay.
I'm watching Kaiju number 8.
Okay.
I'm watching
Kaiju
The
number 8. I'm on
Boys.
that with you.
I'm watching
Boys
House of
with you.
Dragon.
Watching
I'm
House
watching
of
that too.
Dragon. Watching that with you too.
All of that, bro.
I'm watching stuff too. I'm watching My Adventures with Superman.
You're only watching.
I'm watching My Adventures with Superman. I'm watching Acolyte. I'm watching House of the Dragon. I'm watching Demon Slayer. I just named 5 shows, and I'm watching other stuff too. It's about being committed. It's about being committed. You gotta lock in and just watch it.
I'm very committed. I'm always watching.
Shit, just pick a day. Today is Snowfall Day. Today is Ring of Power Day. Like
this guy here.
Coast, they are trash.
Same man.
Don't let me catch up on My Hero, and y'all still ain't finished these. At least a season.
You won't. I bet you won't.
Don't let it happen.
I bet you won't. I put money on it.
Because that's my new homework.
First off, anime episodes are 18, 20 minutes
It don't
long.
matter.
At that too.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's more
I've got hour movies.
It's more of them though. It's only how many episodes in the Ring of Power, bro? It's 7 or 8. You should be done by now.
Bro, okay.
Or at least halfway done.
That's fine.
Dang. I gotta get through like 20 episodes per season.
Maybe it's not as good as y'all remember.
August. Oh, you said 20 episodes?
It's a lot of setup. You gotta watch it for the story.
So there's 24 episodes in the first season of My Hero, I believe.
That's what I'm saying.
So
bro,
20 minutes an episode. That's 3 episodes. So in actuality, it's really 8 episodes of Rings of Power. Same exact. But you can fly through My Hero faster than you can fly through Rings of Power.
That's a big time investment, bro. I got kids.
Bro. You got kids, dog?
You can watch one episode a day.
You got a wife, dog?
Yeah.
You ain't got none of that shit either.
I don't.
And you got one kid.
I'm
the other kid is self-sufficient. Ain't like you got to do nothing for him. Okay. You got one job.
Hey, can you pick up some food? Hey, can you pick up some food?
And it's not like
can you go to the
it's
store?
not like, hold on, time out. It's not like you telling me I haven't had time to watch any TV. You've watched.
You know
you've
what?
Watched things.
Wait, but our last recording was Sunday. So literally, okay. You want to know what I did Tuesday?
Okay, what did you do Tuesday?
Tuesday, I got off of work. We went to the store to get potting soil.
You got to start with Monday first.
Fertilizer.
Yeah, you just skipped over Monday.
Monday was a big editing day. And then
yeah.
And then while I watched the kid, I was playing Stranded Deep.
Okay. So that was time for Rings of Power. But go ahead.
Stranded Deep is, hey man, I had to build my resources.
That was time.
It wasn't Ring of Power time.
My whole point is you got time.
There's other. I had to cook. I had to cook as well. Yeah, and that was another grocery store run.
How many hours did you spend on the deep game?
I actually probably got to play that game for 45 minutes.
Okay,
one episode.
Okay,
it would have been one episode. That I probably wouldn't have a lot of commentary on.
So
I told you I did Tuesday.
So
we were restoring our plants.
But how was work?
How was work?
Yeah, how was work on Tuesday? Because we know what you do for work.
Oh, work sucked on Tuesday.
Okay.
Actually,
okay.
Work has been sucky, bro.
Okay.
Work has been sucky.
All right, so you went to the store, got potting soil, and then
we restored these plants, bro. But I had her with me, so it's like, oh, but what pot? Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this. Oh, well, babe, that costs $40. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of back and forth. We was in there for 2 hours, bro.
I guess.
And then still had to get groceries.
Well, I know you stay up late too. I know you stay up when everybody.
Oh, I was up till 6 a.m.
Exactly. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Playing Stranded Deep.
6 a.m.
Thank you.
It was an accident, bro. I went to get some water. It was like,
Coast, you see what it is.
Bro, I'm tired. I'm ready to go to sleep by 11:30.
No, y'all have to play this game, dog. It's amazing.
Coast, y'all see
it's
what
amazing.
It is.
No, Daniel has a good time, and the people are probably vibing. They was like, "Hey, yo, Daniel, let Daniel have his good time.
Until 6 a.m.
Like, let him kill his sharks and his giant crabs.
Hey, bro, what game is this? Are you talking about?
Stranded Deep, bro. You survive a plane crash. Hey, man, it's about having a good time and getting the energy to.
Wait, I'm really confused. So it's like Sims.
No. Well,
what's that one game that came out? Like you start off. And like when it turns to night, they like have like a wave of like creatures coming.
Oh, I know what you talking about.
And you got to survive.
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Like
yeah.
With the bike,
you survive like so many days. Yeah, it's so many days, and like you get like collect resources to build up a fort.
Oh, that's a different one. I know what you're talking about. Though. Yeah.
Then every night you get raided. And then,
I think that's just called Days. What you're talking about?
Oh man, it was really big.
I know what you're talking
about. Game online.
Yeah, it was a free
zombies.
Game.
Yeah, it was. No, that's zombies. It was a.
Wait, not zombies?
No, not Call of Duty zombies.
Okay, well, yeah.
I'm just saying it had zombies in it.
Yeah, I think so.
I was like, yeah, I'm with you. Wait, whoa, what the? Talking about zombies.
Yeah, man, these niggas ain't serious, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They want to stay up till 6 a.m. playing video games. You know what I'm saying? They ain't watching episode 2 of the Rings of Power. You know what I'm saying? So they can get their opinion on. You know what I'm saying? So I had one slippage one week where I didn't watch, and y'all got on me, and I was on it.
You had multiple episodes.
It was once.
It took you half our podcast episodes to finally watch Demon Slayer.
It was 1 week, maybe 2.
Hold on. First of all, this man finds his new obsession via our recommendation.
I'm done with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm caught up already. We moving on. Where y'all at? Y'all still stuck.
Man.
Stuck in the middle.
You know what we doing right now? We still recovering from the years we had to wait to get the Demon Slayer that you breezed through. That's what we doing. We enjoying. We still have to recover.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened. Same thing with One Piece. With Demon Slayer. What's that other show? My Hero.
I passed up Daniel on One Piece when I started.
He did. But
yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I know bro.
Hey man.
Encyclopedia up here. Encyclopedia, bro. I've seen a lot. I probably forgot more than I watched.
Then I know that I'm.
Hey, so we recording again Sunday.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Then you gotta watch at least 2 episodes, bro.
Okay, 2 episodes. See, now I have a goal, so I can. Oh crap!
But that's the bottom, bro. Don't.
Today is Thursday.
Yeah.
Today is Sunday.
Okay, yeah, Sunday. I don't know why I thought it was like Saturday or something.
Because it feels Saturday-ish.
It do, bro. It's Saturday energy. Turn up 4th of July.
I won't be watching nothing Friday or Saturday, so I'm about to go home, fold, watch shows.
Happy Independence Day for the Caucasians.
For those that celebrate our Independence Day.
Ain't that something?
The American
For
Caucasians.
Juneteenth, the banks would close. But we still had to go to work.
That is wild.
But 4th of July, a lot of people everybody's off. Well, yeah. But
customer
a lot of times they give you MLK February. What's that, MLK whatever day? They usually give that to you.
So I'm close to like the finance industry technically. Like you know exactly what sector, but keeping it vague. So I'm close to finance. So you would think if the bank is closed, ain't nobody like buying houses and stuff on Juneteenth. They could let us off of Juneteenth, bro. But they let us off of 4th.
Yeah, that's dry. That's dry. You can talk to your company about that.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, we
Conspiracy.
need to talk about this.
This holiday is very important to me.
Next thing you know, you got a meeting on your calendar.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Quick segue. We have Summer League coming up this weekend. We get to see Bronny James was selected 55th overall.
To the Los Angeles Lakers.
Excited to see him play. He got a 4-year guaranteed contract, so he will be playing in the league. He will be getting PT. Interested to see how that plays out. Imagine playing on the road with your old man, bro.
Yeah, man.
In the NBA. I wonder if LeBron gonna be checking like, hey, bro, you gotta be home by. Hey, bro, you gotta be home by a certain time, bro.
I ain't got my face.
Or be like,
I'm a grown man. I got a job. Hey, I make my own money.
Who are these women you got over here, son? Hey, y'all need to leave.
Don't worry about all that.
Yeah. So like, when I tell you, bro, like this man, Bronny's gonna. I don't think he's gonna like it as much as we think it is. It's gonna be dope because he's gonna be able to travel and experience everything. But like being like your own man, I think he might not like it. That's why I thought maybe he might want to go to another team, or why he mentioned he never really gave it a thought during about the pre-draft process, which is a complete lie. There was a tweet somebody put out talking about, it's funny, the whole James clan are a bunch of pathological liars. Because they always talk about how LeBron's always talk about how he reads books, but actually never reads the book, only reads the first page, or music he claims to know and just be lying just straight up and down.
I've seen those videos.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He trying to lip sync the song. A hell off.
He like, bro, you don't stop. Stop. So, man, I'm excited for that. Excited for the see the Rockets young crew get together. Oh, yeah. Young Reed Shepherd, get him, call him the Caucasian white boy.
Wow. So when is our first game?
I believe our first game is. I can double check that, but I believe it's Saturday as well too. All through next week. So excited to see the Summer League. Excited to see some of the things that have to go down. Paul George signed with the 76ers. Huge, big deal. Clippers basically get nothing. They had a trade on the table to send him to Golden State. They refused to receive back Chris Paul, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and decided to let Paul George walk for free. So essentially that trade that they did initially for Paul George from OKC won that trade. They got hella picks. They're a hella good team now, sitting number 1 in the West currently, I believe, since they finished last year, and they've only added to their team to make them better. Outside of that, the WNBA voting returns came back. Leading vote getter, of course, Caitlin Clark. But the interesting note here that I wanted to make was, I believe last year, when they did the voting, they only had the highest numbers like 80,000. This year, it almost 10 times that. Had the leading vote getter got over 800,000 votes. So it just goes to show you how much the WNBA has really come up since last year, and a new wave of new talent coming into the league for sure.
Absolutely. Football season is close, coming back too.
Yes, it is. I can't wait. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the preseason this year. I think we got shrunk down to 2 games. So interested in seeing what the Texans do. Want to go to a game this year, and support my town, my legacy, and all that. So looking forward to that. Any grind my gears, y'all got up for today? Something that just irks the living mess out of you that you just would like to share with us today? Cool.
What about you, man? Start us off, huh? Seems like you got something on your mind already.
Oh, there's always something on my mind that irritates me. Like people who drive and don't use turn signals.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Like, if you're gonna drive reckless and wild, just give me a heads up. That way I can adjust. Versus just swinging, pulling over. Like my car's about to be paid off. I don't want an accident. I don't want another car note. So for those out there driving on the roads of Houston, Texas, especially the north side, please use your turn indicators.
Bro,
it's always not about you. It's about others that are on the road.
You made me think about just stupid driving in general, bro. Like I was coming out of a neighborhood to a 4-way stop, so they were trying to make their turn. There would be a left turn for them. They had already halfway finished their turn. You're already in the street. You already have every car waiting on you. They stopped, half turned, like, oh, is someone gonna go? It's like, bro, go. You don't get your ass. What the fuck?
But these people like that, they be causing accidents.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, man. Or like merging lanes slowly.
Oh, like get on over.
Yeah, move. You have the room. Just get over. Just move. Get out of the way. Like, I was driving down a street and there was like a middle lane where they have was roped off by the yellow lines. So it's like a median lane. You can use to turn or U-turn or whatever. And we were approaching the light where the far left lane was turning into a turn only. So you know how like it'll be 2 lanes and then like that left lane will kind of split off. So we're getting to that point and the lady in front of me just slows down. Like, I think speed limit on the road was like 50. So I'm going 55. She just like slows down to get over into that turning lane. When you could have just used momentum, used the median and just went into like there was no traffic. It wasn't like she was slowing down for somebody that was in front of her. Like,
we gotta use common sense when driving.
It's so irritating, bro. Like if you know you're not supposed to be driving because you're illegal in any kind of way, like you ain't got your tags or whatever, whatever that looks like for you. If the cops pull you over, you're gonna be in a lot of shit. Just stay your ass off the road, get an Uber, ride the bus, call a friend. Like, don't be doing the extra on the street. You're gonna cause accidents. People driving under the speed limit for no reason. Well, that was a grind my gears the other week, so I get you.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, man. Well, I guess I'll go, and this is just my own grind my gears, but it's like when I live my life, I feel like the past is like different versions of myself. It's like sometimes I leave myself treats, which means I lost something in my previous life. And then I consider that thing dead, and then I find it weeks later. But what grinds my gears is I just lose stuff all the time. I just leave stuff, and I don't know, man. I need to get better.
I just lost my headphones, and I'm really upset about that.
Yeah, bro. It's expensive.
I have the case. I don't know where the buds are.
It's expensive to keep losing stuff. It really gets on my nerves, and don't let it be some government identification or something, bro. Like, oh. Like, that's so inconvenient.
You know what helps with that? What helps with that? And I started doing it. It kind of helps me. It's having a designated area where you put your stuff at every time you come in.
Of course, but there's something wrong with me, bro. Like, cause that was my original grind my gears, and it's funny because honestly, when I started, I didn't remember this one, but this was what I originally was going to say today, was that I don't like how loud I think sometimes. Like, I can literally watch a show and I'm looking dead at the show. But if I start talking to myself in my head too loud, like, goddamn, I got to roll it back. Just like someone was talking out loud. Like,
it's like in your own head, so I have a conversation with myself.
And I actually think it's connected. I think how often I lose my things is like the same thing as the scattered thoughts and all that. I think that's just a united front, and I just want to improve. That's what grinds my gears.
No, what grinds my gears?
What's that, bro?
People who post word quotes on Instagram all day. Sometimes you have to go through a hard time to see the better in life. A lot of people won't want to walk with you, but that's okay. God's taking you higher. In this season, sometimes you gotta be alone to see, like, shut up. Nobody. Tauruses. Nobody. Leos. Nobody. Shut up.
And that's all they got.
That's that red pill stuff, man.
Bro, it's just all day. All day. It's like every quotable I see that I relate to, I'm going to post it because it's like, bro, just stop. Just stop it. All subliminalness, like, just like see those quotes, internalize them, and like, and then people like try to guise it as like, oh, just in case somebody else needs to see it. You know exactly who you're trying to send it to. Go and send it to them.
You said go send it
to
them.
Go send it to them. Like, I can only take being unhappy for so long. Eventually things have to shake. Shut up. If you're so unhappy, then make your situation shake, man. Like, be multifaceted in the things that you share with people about your life, bro. It shouldn't always come off that you're going through something that you're seeking revelation from Instagram, bro. Like what you got going on at Instagram constantly gives you revelations every day. That's weird. That's weird. That's what grinds my gears.
That was good, man. Well, shoot, this was a great episode, man. We got to get out to the festivities. It is the 4th while we're recording, but y'all probably catch this tomorrow. Hope everybody stays safe out there. And we on every platform. Tell a friend, man. Let's grow this thing. We're currently at like around 66 listeners. God bless y'all, man. Tell a friend. Let's grow. If y'all can even get one person, help us out. That'll be superb. And let's see some comments on the YouTube page. Let's show people that we a movement. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining us on the 3rd.
Yes, sir. We are out. Happy 4th of July.
Yo, we out.